Just go this far with the microphone. So this next confession is one of those that I told you about that my husband doesn't even know. First time ever have I said this confession. I own more than 40 costumes. He says he thinks he did know, but let me just tell you that I own so many costumes that when I buy a new one, I can sneak it in and he never knows. Don't tell him. So even though I am a mature adult woman, I really do like to dress up in costumes. It actually pains me to only wear one costume for this hour and 15-minute show. It's almost heresy in the belly dance world not to change costumes at least 4 or 5 times. The problem is, as you look around, there's really just not a place where I can change costumes. We considered setting up a tent, but that just seemed kind of inappropriate for y'all to know I was like changing clothes back over here. So I decided that for this one time, I would wear this, well, virtually the same costume for the entire show. You will notice that a lot of the dancers are in different styles of costumes. The Egyptian dance that the gals just did from Shaia, those costumes, the bra and belt sets, are more of a westernized costume. You wouldn't see, well, you would see professional Egyptian dancers in those, but you wouldn't see just average women in those in the Middle East. Grace, who is going to be joining us next, is going to be in a cane dress or a Raqs Asaya costume. And the dance that she's going to be doing next is a folkloric dance that would be done more in the country or in the not very urban environments in the Middle East. You'll notice that she's dancing with a cane. And the cane came from the shepherding men who would do dances with their canes to stave off boredom when they were out in the fields. And so the women started kind of mocking in a playful way the way that the men were dancing, and that's where this dance came from. So you'll notice that Grace has some there'll be some horse-like feeling to some of the movements. Not that she looks like a horse, but like for instance. So kind of like a horse rearing back on her leg. So you'll see her do that a couple of times. The costume that I am wearing reflects a style of dance called American Tribal Style Dance. And in a little while, I'll tell you more about that style of dance. It's characterized by lots of flowers in the hair, big wide skirts, and pantaloons, which I don't actually have on, but you can see them underneath the other dancers when the skirts are flying around. I just have on black pants. So the costumes really reflect the style of the dance that the dancer is performing, which is part of the reason why I'm so horrified not to be able to change costumes, because I'm doing several different styles of dance tonight. Nevertheless, I'm happy to introduce Grace, who's going to be doing a Raqs Asaya, or a dance with cane.